I want to give y'all an example of how socialism works by using restaurants as an example. So the way that this restaurant works is, let's say you go to a restaurant, Applebee's, Fridays, whatever. You go to this restaurant, and the way that it works is everyone who goes to this restaurant, the restaurant will take each person's money into one big pool and will pay for, basically take all the money of all the people who are there, and to pay for everyone's food, everyone in the restaurant. So let's say 50 people show up at this restaurant at 8 p.m., right? Every person comes in. Each person has a different amount of money because, like in real life, everybody makes a different amount of money. So let's say you go to this restaurant and you got people that have $10, people that have $5, people that have no money, people that have $100, whatever. And the restaurant, each person gives whatever they have to that restaurant, right? Then the restaurant tells you what you can order. You don't choose what to order based off of how much money you contributed. You get to, because the restaurant basically is in charge of the money, the restaurant will determine what each person can get. So you can only order what they tell you you can order. Let's say, whether you can say a specific meal or a specific price of meal, but they're going to do the same thing for everyone there based off the total money that they have, not from what you brought there, not from what this person brought there. If you brought a lot of money, that person brought a little bit of money, or no money, the restaurant is going to split the money up supposedly evenly among all the people. Would you be okay with that? Right? we ain't even gotten that far into the example, but I know a lot of you wouldn't like that at all anyway, because what would happen if you had a restaurant like that, where it doesn't matter how much money you bring into the restaurant, you're guaranteed a meal because your money is pooled in with everyone else. I bet you every single one of y'all have been out on a group dinner where people bought all this food, and then when the bill came, they didn't put up the money for the amount of food that you saw them eating. So somebody, maybe even was you, but somebody ended up paying way more for a meal because y'all decided, oh, we're going to pay for this meal as a group. So people just balled out. Like, we've all been there, right? Some of y'all probably been the ones who do it, who run the bill up and don't want to pay anything. So not only is your money pooled in with everyone else's, and you don't get to decide what you eat, you have to take what the restaurant gives you. Now, the restaurant also is given the freedom to decide the most efficient and effective way to distribute this money among these 50 people who are here. Not based off of who's wealthy and who's not, but based off of their judgment on what is the most efficient, because that's what the government does, right? The government supposedly tries to give you the most efficient means to help people. So do you think that you're going to get the best food if the primary focus is efficiency and making sure everybody has some? Since the purpose of this restaurant, since this restaurant needs to make money, are they going to fully invest all of the funds that they receive to make sure that everyone has a meaningful meal? After all, they have your money already. They have your money already. They're not dependent on you for a tip. They're not dependent on you to get paid because you gave it to them up front. Do you think that this, and you're guaranteed to go there, like you have to go to this restaurant. This is the only restaurant that you can eat in if you want to eat out. This is the only restaurant you can go to. That sounds ridiculous, right? That's what socialism is. When socialism takes over, the government is the sole provider of whatever that topic is. That's how it works. The government sets the rules and everything. So when you decide to go out with your family, you have to go to this socialist restaurant. You have to pool your money with everyone else that's there, and you have to get the quality of food that they choose for you. Does that make any sense to you whatsoever? I know if you have any sense at all, it doesn't. It sounds stupid. It sounds risky. Why would you even do that? But that's an example of what socialism is exactly like.